Fisher, let's start again.
I know. We're paranoid. When you say that, like Ryan triple checks his too because it's happened a couple times on the other channel. So there you go. Welcome back to Less Cash More Mash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today is Blank Fight Friday. Take 2. So you might have heard us our conversation while M was bringing in Mike in our entrance, but we had a little mix up the other day, so we have to reshoot a couple. So we did do this one time before, but the camera messed up and we didn't catch it until I was trying to edit it, and so here we are.
So walking in must have hit the wrong button.
It's all right. We're in. We're not doing blame. It just happens. It's part of doing videos. You're gonna have bloopers. That's all there is to it. So, and we only usually do one take, so it is what it is. You get what you get. But so Blind Fight Friday, we usually take 2 random bottles or a suggestion, which we haven't had any suggestions yet, but we are a little bit out. So when they finally start coming, if you have a suggestion where you want to see a battle between 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is, leave a comment down below because that's only going to make it easier for us. If you do want to see a head-to-head or a 3-way battle between something, I know there's a couple of people that comment they like the mash mix-ups. We'll gladly do them. Leave a comment down below, and if there's a rhyme or reason behind why you want to have that, we'll do it. Until then, we're going to pull 2 random ones out, and we'll see what happens. So we currently have 58. I don't know how I counted them 6 times. How do I keep forgetting that number? So Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 58.
Here's a number between 1 and 58. It's 23.
Ooh, it's getting hot now. So this would be 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, you're in charge of that one. So
what side would you like it on? I remember we had a battle.
Yeah, we did have a battle in the last one. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 57.
Here's a number between 1 and 57. It's 19.
Isn't it the same number? What did we just do? Did we just do that? So we got 9, 18, 19. All right. So, yeah, there actually, I started watching the playback on that one and something happened. As I don't usually, I'll go and I'll look real quick, make sure it played and didn't look horrible or whatever, but I don't actually fully watch the playback on it. But we did have a little discussion on which side we were going to put it on. So I'm going to keep mine on my right side. So I do not confuse.
Okay.
Mine's on my right. Yours is going to go on my left. However you want to do it, just know this is 1 and this is 2. I will say these are both.
Look, he still can't pour. No wetness on mine.
No. This is. I was so concentrated on trying not to see the bottom of it. That's what it is. So
if he can remember 58
I certainly can't. But I didn't want to be accused of cheating. But if I am cheating, I'm losing. So I am the worst cheater in the world. So let's start with glass 1. I will say they don't look overly dark in color. Is this just me today? Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
I got this one guaranteed.
You do?
Yep.
This was one of yours?
No.
I will say it's not a top tier whiskey that we have over there. It's not one of our better ones. That's my guess. You think it is?
No. I think we're probably on the second.
I'm not sure popcorn was my best choice for the... It's still in my teeth. Yeah, you got this one definitely, you say.
The problem is I don't know what the...
I'm so trying to do this without turning around. You turn around all you want.
I don't know what we got.
I'm trying to do it without turning around.
Yeah, but for you.
I'm going to have a hard time with this one because I'm not going to know the proofs.
That's my problem right now. That is the problem right now. And we don't have them lined up in the areas like that, so they're all the same.
No, we did them according to how I liked them.
Yeah.
We're feeling the same. I already wrote that down. The problem is, it's been so long since I tried these because they started getting low. I was hitting them hard there in the beginning, and I kind of backed off of them because they were starting to get low.
I got one down. Decision made. I don't know.
I'm turning around only because
Where's the rest of them?
I don't know. Well, they're scattered all over the place.
That's the problem.
I don't remember what the proof is. If I'm going to guess a bottle and I get it right, I'd like to get the proof too.
I think you gotta pull a bottle.
I got a 3% chance. I was thinking the one you touched, but I'm not guessing that one because I don't want you to think that I'm copying you. So I'm going to go with a different one that it was my second choice.
Excuse me.
But I already wrote that I think it was.
These tend to be quiet because he's so in tune to try to beat my ass. This one.
I am. Honestly, and I feel
like,
bad about that. Like I was going to disclose what they are in the beginning, but we don't give a lot of notes because I don't want to give away a lot of hints. I happened to turn around while he was doing that one. And I neglected to bring my beverage over to cleanse my palate.
It's got a different.
It does
Not,
have
not a
different-
great nose.
Nope.
I don't know if sometimes that makes it worse too, because then it kind of tweaks it.
I agree.
So I don't know if that's helping me or hindering me.
I will say, coming off of glass number 1, just made glass number 2 taste a little bit funky. What the heck could this one be? I will go again to say I do not believe this is one of our top tier
I'm thinking this
bottles.
is down even further. It's got no nose.
Nope. This is a tough one. I may screw this one up. Off the nose, he's gonna smash me this week. I'm doing a Hail Mary on this one. I'm gonna go hard on the.
Even these, they had better nose that I remember.
I'm guessing we don't have this anymore. That's my guess. I'll give you a hint on my end of it. What I'm thinking. I gotta be 100% wrong, but what I'm thinking, it's no longer behind us. That's my guess.
That's surely not gonna help.
And I'm doing that strictly off my nose of what I'm trying to base it on. And the fucked up thing is, what I'm basing it on is gonna make me lose a point if it's wrong.
I don't remember when. Oh, I'm gonna. Mayday.
Woof!
We'll be looking.
I'm not looking. I was trying to defend myself. Almost gave Finn a heart attack. My Mayday. Yeah, see, I should play it safe. I should play it safe and guess this. Strictly off of, dang it. I know that one, this one I'm not wrong with the type. Probably wrong with the proof in the bottle, but two is tricky.
I could be all off on this one. This could.
I think I might screw myself on 2. But
If this is
flavor and taste
from
is what I
across the
think.
pond, I'm really screwed. But you decided?
I have mine written down. You say across the pond. Are you thinking Scotch? I was gonna say. Then you are way
It
off.
might have been.
An Irish.
Yeah, that
It could be.
That didn't.
I don't
have-
think so. I don't remember an Irish having that much of a, because it has that.
I don't have that. I don't have the nose of it.
You know, now that you say that, it is kind of more vanilla than caramel.
Well, I really didn't get a nose.
All right,
I'll
so
try out the lunch.
what did you guess on glass number 1?
Right.
I also guessed rye. And what was your proof?
I think 86.
That's actually what I actually guessed myself. And I ended up guessing Old Overhaul because I was torn between the Old Clay and the Old Overhaul because I thought those were more bourbon-esque.
I went
ryes.
Clay.
And I saw you grab that one, so I thought it would be unfair of me to do
Oh,
it.
it was higher, isn't it?
No, I thought I looked.
So that
I don't know.
fourth one over.
I don't know. We'll have to see.
Anyway,
That was number 1. What did you guess on number 2?
I went with whiskey.
See, and I wanted to say bourbon because it had a slight bourbon smell, but I said whiskey. And I also said 80 proof.
It is like,
So easy
but
to
it
do.
doesn't have a nose. I went 93 because of what I picked.
What did you pick?
Yellowstone.
Oh, no way. There's no way that's Yellowstone. I went actually early times. We still have the empty bottle over there. And
I thought it had a better nose.
I don't think it did. It has a little of the cherry and a little of the caramel, but it was faint. I remember the only way it had a good nose is when you squeezed
I think
it.
I'm
but
out the lunch on my second.
I haven't guessed any right yet, so I don't know why I just said no. You're wrong because you're probably right, and I'm probably
so
wrong.
number one was
would be
56.
number 56. Hold on, dear buddy.
That'd be an old one. I mean, one that we just recently did.
So the funny thing is doing this, right? You would think you would guess, like much when I did 10 high and it came in dead last. Number 56 is a rye whiskey. It is at 90 proof, which that gives me my 86 in rye. And would give you your 93 proof, right? So
No, I had 86 myself.
Oh, 86. So we both get the rye. We both get the 86. And you want to re-guess which rye it might be?
What was the proof?
It might be your lately daily drinker. It is First Call. We don't have that one here, so I can't show you the bottle and the pictures or anything. We'll have to roll the beeline of this. But it's the First Call one. We just did it a little while ago in...
It tasted totally different last
Well, you just told me how you were drinking it last night. That's why I started laughing. Because I was like, man, you should have got that one. But I didn't find it proofy at all. I thought it was absolutely delicious.
That's
and it goes back to the review.
that was my first sip last night of that. So maybe, I don't know.
It's tricky. Because when you first pour it, it comes off almost bourbon-esque.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. So it's the second one I didn't like. So yeah.
No, but you
I didn't get it right.
You've
but
been drinking it, so
yeah.
But it comes off like almost like a high rye bourbon. But then it turns into like as I'm smelling it, you're like, no, that's a rye. It's definitely a rye.
If you swish this, you'll feel it.
No, it's actually a very good one. If you've not tried,
and you get
that
it
one,
here. Like
it's just right there.
You
'cause I
take
swallowed
a,
it
yeah, you
wrong,
take
but-
a good sip, it'll stay here.
Yeah,
It's
but it's actually a very good one. We did the
is.
review on it. I what did I wait for so First Call? It's $43.99, but it was for 1.75 liters. So if you do happen to see that one, that was actually a really good one.
Total Wine.
That was a Total Wine one. It took a ride home, so that one's not here to show you the bottle. But all right, so bottle number 2.
It was bought for one purpose.
Bottle number 2 is number 24. No, yeah, I'm not saying anything wrong about that.
No, because I'll get a small one and we'll put it up here.
Yeah, that's funny. Did I kill that one? That's one of the other ones I was thinking of. It's going to be, but I didn't drink this one really. So number 4 is a whiskey. It is 80 proof,
Oh, I fucked up on that. I knew it was a weak drinker.
and it was not early times, but it's one that you sampled quite a bit, and we just did it the other day when we
Ezra?
referred it to
No, 80 proof.
Kings Creek. We just did it the other day when we thought it was the one that was supposed to taste like Gentleman Jack, and it does not taste like Gentleman Jack.
No.
But it is not offensive in any way. It's just not very complex. You know what I mean? It's just like a faint
Where you
nose,
at numbers?
faint flavor. So I ended up with 4 more on that one.
Bastard.
So I ended up at 15 right now.
Yeah, we're tight.
All right, so I made one up. That's good. I so wanted to get. I was like, this is definitely one of the ones that we had down on the lower end. That's what I was thinking when I was doing it.
I should have got this nose though.
On the first call. That's why I started laughing. It's much like the one that you guys.
But I can't see it. That's like.
Yeah, but the one that you guys missed was we actually just did Knob Creek against Knob Creek, and we pulled out a sample, and it happened to be Knob Creek, and neither one of us got it. And we literally did it like 2 episodes ago. You know what I mean? And how we missed that one.
One of the closer ones that we have.
Yeah. And it was just crazy that we just did Knob against Knob, and then we couldn't guess Knob in the sample.
This one, when it goes down, it still has like a little heat right here.
No, and you get that caramel, but you still get that hint of the rye piney, like I like to call it, like that, on the nose now. But when you first pour it, you get more of a bourbon-esque. That's why when we first were drinking it, you go back and watch the review, what I had said, I was like, this really drinks like a high rye bourbon.
It does.
Like it's actually delicious.
Yeah.
Well, it's a rye. It's not a bourbon, though. But it gives you them caramel, bourbon-esque flavors through the rye flavor.
The kid actually recommended, they have a bourbon as well, and he recommended that he liked this one better.
The rye. I do. But I've been digging the ryes anyway. So this is actually.
I guess I'll have to get.
The more this sits, and we'll have to. Maybe we'll make some one day, but we'll have to get the toppers and stuff and let it actually sit, because the more this sits, the more this really is coming out in the glass. Like a lot more. This one not so much, but I drank it all. But so there you go. So it is currently 15-15. I like this a little bit better. The 2 that you missed, I actually pulled ahead and I got to brag a little bit. But finally, I just came back.
And you didn't get to see it, so too bad.
You didn't get to see it, so that's it. It's only as good as the views that I'm getting, and I'm not getting them. So that's all right. It's like starting a new game all over again. So, again, we've said this before. This is a lot of fun. It's hard to do, and you think you should be able to pick out rye. But when you're drinking them like this, you're like, ooh, that's tough, because, they're right there. We'll
both know when a Scotch comes up.
You will, but you won't, because a lot of the Irish
there's a couple Irish
have that Scotch tail to them. So it's tough to tell. What you think we should know, we should, but it's not, because we have a lot of peated Irish. So, but there you go. There is Blind Fight Friday. Again, like I've said on the last one, leave a comment down below. All comments and suggestions,
subscribe.
Especially for the Blind Fight Fridays, because if you do see like 2 that we have had, or maybe 2 that we haven't even done, and you want to see a head-to-head or a 3-way or whatever we want to do, leave a comment down below, and we'll try to get to them, because we figured
if we can find it.
If we can find it, and hopefully if we already have it, because there's a lot of the better ones on the top. We haven't done mash mix-up in a while. We've been talking about a couple different ones that we might
We have
try.
plenty over to review, though.
No, but that's why I figured
that are probably going to clear the top
shelf. No, we have
few of them going to move.
We have some good ones coming up, but
we're hoping anyway.
There are some that people might be like, oh, which one do you like, this one or this one? Well, leave a comment down below, and we'll try to get that on like Blind Fight Friday. We can always do. We don't have to do the samples. We can always do like ones that we have and just pour them blind. So there you go. We hope you're enjoying this. We're actually enjoying doing it. So leave a comment, because they're always good. YouTube likes that, and the more comments, the more likes, the more dislikes, the more anything you do, the more they'll start suggesting us to other people, and the more subscribers we'll get. So which only can help the channel. So there it is. That being said, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.
I should have really got that.
That's a funny thing, though. Like the one you drink all the time and you don't get. And I've done it myself. That's